Right.
That's not what my husband thinks.
Show me your wares.
That's an open secret.
Who says things like that?
Really, how interesting.
That's an open secret.
Hey, you!
And he works all day, too.
Show me.
They never something
Go away. Don't tell me that.
And it's going to get even worse.
I can't take care of everything for everybody.
Don't tell this to anyone.
That's not what my husband thinks.
He'd better shut up.
I can't take care of everything for everybody.
He'd better
Show me your.
Someone's got to do the work.
Yeah, I actually I googled
That's not what my husband
and
thinks.
I've sold
These
this.
are bad times.
If I hadn't seen it with my own eyes.
Who says things like that?
Who says things like that?
So now I ought to have everything. Ought.
Don't tell this to anyone.
Honestly, I witnessed it myself.
Right.
But that's terrible.
Go away, don't tell me that.
I won't tell her a thing from now on.
Show.
I want more
Someone's gotta
steel
do the work.
billets.
That's not what my husband thinks.
Show me your.
It's going to get even worse.
Honestly, I witnessed it myself.
Never mind.
That's what I've always said.
But that's terrible.
I don't believe that.
Really?
Yeah, the only reason I'm doing this is because I have no.
time for things like that.
I don't want to forget about it.
There was no big deal.
There's no journal here about this. And I'm gonna fix Bennett as well. He's not going to hang. Not that I only remember him as the blacksmith who didn't want to show me how to forge. Now then.
I found your buried things.
Then you should be carrying about 100 gold coins, a golden chalice,
Yeah.
a silver dish,
Yes.
and an amulet.
Yes.
And they're all mine. Give them here.
Here's your stuff. A bag with 100 gold coins, a golden chalice, a silver dish, and an amulet.
Very good. You're lucky that you weren't dumb enough to simply take the stuff and run. Here's your share of the booty.
How are things?
So. Those mercenaries aren't much help, really. I had expected them to have a little more guts, at least. But they're just a bunch of braggarts and loudmouths, if you ask me.
What was your business with the mercenaries?
I already told you I'm looking for this fellow in red armor. But the idiots here have no idea what I'm talking about.
Yeah, you should go in that direction, shouldn't you? Right, I've equipped everything I could now. In regards to protection, weapons protection 93, projectiles 93. But this confuses me. Dragon fire. Shouldn't it just be fire protection? Just as it is magic protection. What dragon fire? Dragon fire. Those bastard seekers are no dragons, I can tell you that. Very well, let's see if we can rescue Bennett. I'm somewhat displeased that it all comes down to money.
I agree with you completely.
Whereas in other cases, I can just find... Yeah, you don't sell me shit. I can find a ring on a bandit's body. And then randomly talk to a dude, and you're the one who...
And chose the beast. And Beliar
sold weapons to the
it,
bandits.
And
I
the
mean,
beast became his subject. And Beliar
and now I realize I'm walking the wrong way.
So that it might destroy the
That's
land.
my bad.
But Enos beheld what Beliar had done, and he also bestrode the land and chose the human.
That was quite
And
obvious.
Enos spoke to him,
Do you really believe that?
That's no secret.
I agree with you completely.
I've got no time for things like that.
Now then, scribe. You should answer my questions. Wherever you are. Ah, Christ on a crutch.
Hey, you! Here's the gold.
It's better if I don't ask where you got that. To be honest, I don't really care, but we're in business.
So what really happened?
I didn't see what happened. I received some gold for blaming that mercenary. In times like these, it's everyone for himself. I needed that money.
Who paid you?
That's enough. He'll kill me if I rat him out.
Are you gonna tell that to Lord Hagen too?
I'm not a lunatic. I can't stay in town now. I'll give you my diary. That should be proof enough.
Holy shit, where? Oh, I need to find out where he's running.
You can't rely on
Justice will prevail in the end.
Oh, there's a potion for this, I know.
that. Believe me.
I'm not telling you anything new.
Where did you go? Seriously, where did... No, I'm gonna do that again. I want to see where he goes.
Hey! Here's the...
It's better, to be honest, but we're in...
So what really...
I didn't see in time.
Who paid you?
That's enough.
Are you gonna tell...
I'm not a... I'll give you my...
Oh, that was dumb.
Been there, done
So I can only follow him for so long. But I want to see... Yeah, he went left. But as soon as I lose sight of him, he's gonna...
There he is.
Yeah, there I am.
Just you wait, you
No.
son of a bitch!
Oh, you He's defending me. How cute. No, that wasn't what I wanted. 5 minutes. Can I do this?
Hey, you! Here's the...
It's better to be honest, but we're in...
Yeah, we're in business.
So what?
I didn't in time.
Who paid you?
That's enough.
Are you gonna tell...
I'm not a... I'll give you my die.
So this is risky, but I'm not gonna run close to those.
The path of virtue is long and rocky.
That's all just gossip.
Shit. I'm not gonna run close to those seekers if I can. Ah. And the same bastard. Good thing I saved. I'm gonna let him run past.
There he is.
Wait, what?
Just you...
Okay. It had nothing to do with me. Very well, very well. I'm gonna let him leave.
Hey! Here's the...
It's better to be honest, but we're in...
So what?
I didn't...
Who paid you?
That's enough. He'll kill me if I...
Are you gonna tell that...
I'm not a loot. I'll give you my...
I'm gonna let him leave. But I am gonna read a diary. Oh. What? Mm-hmm. Wow. Something strange happened to me last night. I was visited in my home by one of those guys in black hoods we hear so much about lately. I wasn't really nervous. Even though they're supposed to be so evil, you could almost feel the power those men have. But the voice was calm and kind of made you want to trust the guy. He offered me 20,000 pieces of gold to make sure one of the mercenaries gets convicted. He said I know what he meant when it happened. Of course, I agreed right away. Those mercenaries don't serve any better anyway. If it weren't for them, everything would be just fine for me here. And the gold will let me settle down to a comfortable retirement. It's happened. They arrested one of the mercenaries. It should be easy to keep my word. Very well. Oh, holy shit. So I like to think that Cornelius, even if he did what he did, he escapes. Oh.
Don't tell me you didn't know that.
But they never attacked him because of me. That's interesting.
Cornelius lied.
How did you know that?
Here, I've got his diary. Everything's in there.
That slimy little criminal!
In view of the new evidence, there is nothing else I can do. By virtue of the office granted me by king and church, I declare that the prisoner Bennett is exonerated of all charges and is thereby a free man. Cornelius is to be taken into immediate custody for perjury.
He's made himself scarce.
Sooner or later he will turn up, then we shall arrest him. Your deeds would give honor to one of our own.
I want to take up service with you.
Good. You have proven that you have the courage, the skill, and the devotion to serve Enos. Your deeds bear witness to a pure heart. If it is your wish, then I shall bid you welcome to our order.
I'm not quite sure yet.
Then go and free your heart of doubt. Return when you are prepared.
So that... No. I shouldn't linger in this decision. I should not linger in this decision.
I want to take up service with the order.
Good. You have proven that you have the courage, the skill, and the devotion to serve Enos. Your deeds bear witness to a pure heart. If it is your wish, then I shall bid you welcome to our order.
I'm ready.
Then so shall it be. Many men have taken this path and given their lives in the name of Enos. Do you swear that your deeds will honor their deaths and proclaim the fame of Enos?
I swear.
Then, from now on, you are a member of our fellowship. I hereby appoint you a warrior of Enos. I give to you the weapons and armor of a knight. Bear them with pride, knight. Henceforth, by virtue of your rank, you shall have access to the monastery. Albrecht will teach you our magic. Just go and talk to him. And of course, our quarters in the upper end of the city are now open to you.
Oh! Wow, they actually equipped me. Cool. Did they give me a sword as well? I should... Yes. I cannot wield it yet. That's okay. So now I'm a knight. Now I am a knight.
Can you teach me something?
If you prove yourself worthy, I shall bestow the magic runes of the paladins upon you. Beyond that, I can teach you to increase your magic power.
Am I worthy of receiving a rune?
As a sign of your rank, I bestow upon you the rune of light, a symbol of truth and justice. Light the way for all those who walk the path of Enos. You must earn all other runes. Come again when you think you have proven yourself worthy.
Am I worthy of receiving a rune?
Which way have you chosen? The way of healing or the way of battle?
Oh. Healing, I guess.
Am I...
Which way? The way of healing.
But I'm gonna choose combat.
I choose the path of combat.
You are not yet worthy of receiving the next spell for this path.
I choose the path of healing.
You are not yet worthy of receiving the...
Well, that's okay. So this is the light armor of
Justice will prevail.
paladins.
The path of virtue is long and rocky.
Hello, friend. What do you think of my new armor?
What I heard.
You can't rely on that.
So, to the monastery, and if I believe correct, there's a reason I waited. Oh.
He really didn't deserve that.
And thus spake Adanos to his brothers, never again shall you walk upon my land.
That's the first I've heard of it.
So I don't expect him to lie dead here. The scribe, Cornelius. Yeah, look at me, I'm a paladin. That takes the low road. Out of fear. Oh shit. Well, not fear, but... Oh. Damn it all to hell. Yeah, I kind of forgot.
Where did you pick that up then?
He never would have thought of that himself.
I kind of forgot. There might be XP here.
So now you are a paladin. Congratulations. I thought from the beginning that you wouldn't stay with the militia long.
Did you know?
About those missing people.
Just leave me alone with that. I've got other problems.
How's the situation?
Everything is under from now on.
Here we go.
I want to...
Of course.
Oh, they just released him then. Very well. That's good.
Everything all right?
I'm very glad that the business with the murder has been cleared up.
Why?
At worst, they would simply have attacked us. I don't even want to imagine what would have happened then. At worst, they would have just...
Hey, you!
Hear ye, inhabitants of Khorinis. By the explicit order of the Honorable Lord Hagen, the following decree is hereby enacted. The Smith Bennett has been declared free of guilt because his innocence was proven by a clever advisor of Lord Hagen.
That was me. Oh, by the way, Canthar, you bastard.
Hey, you!
Yeah.
I've gotta go.
Suit yourself.
Asshole. Find it incredibly dumb to not be allowed to prove what he's doing. Let me test this armor of mine then. I have doubts. Why the Oh, you bastard. Disgusting little bastard. Well, I did better. I fared better than I thought. And now I noticed that teleport there as well. Could you please die? Die. No, you should die, not me. If I had decent strength and a decent weapon, he would have been dead now. That time will come, but for now I can just... Holy shit. How the kind of surprised that he was quicker in strafing than I was. Hopefully it hasn't healed. That is my only chance. Yeah, I'm about to say I'm doing good, but then as soon as I have, he's going to slice and dice. Yeah, just like that. One more go, I think. Come on. I realize he's not a scout, he's an actual warrior, not an elite. Oh, is it true? Can I best him? Yes, I could. Yes, I could. Good job, Survival. And yes, I'm going to try that teleport, but first. Left, right, left. Nope. Left, right, right, left, left. No. Left, right, right. Damn it. Left, right, right, left, right. Good. And we have shit, but good shit at least. This is interesting. Where will I end up? Surrounded by orcs, possibly. Okay. Where am I? Oh. This is interesting. Yeah. I hear the goblin bastards. And this is the graveyard where... No, is this the... No, this is not the same graveyard. Is it? But I... What the? So this bullshit here is extremely, well, bullshitty. I landed hits that didn't register because I glitched. Okay. Honor God, Uth, Serranis. Sort of need my car. Baron, what? Yeah, this Ukara. I noticed. Yeah. Popular name. that's a zombie. Zombies I can deal with, not skeletons. I think. See, why stop? Like I forget how to swing a sword. It's not stamina based, so why? See? I have the... There we go. Is that skeleton going to rise? I wonder. I do wonder if I had a normal weapon. I have an all weapon. So I do wonder, dare I take anything here? I guess I did. So I've just been anointed or whatever into the paladin order, and yet I take deceased paladin swords in their crypts.
I'll never get this open without the right key. I'll never get this open without the right key.
Too bad. So have I missed this area or what? No, wait, is this the... I have no idea what this is. I remember how to do this. Yeah, and this works well with this aggressive enemy. He doesn't have the reach, so he has to go. Get close. But I have no idea what this is. Or do I? I remember seeing it, but I don't remember seeing it, if you know what I mean. I know that... Oh, this would be a very good spot for hiding something, but no. No, of course not. Of course not. No loot. No loot. So this is fairly close to the town. Yeah. But I do remember in a valley where lizards were. And we had burned houses. Left. Right. Right. No. Right. Left. Left. Right. Right. Left. I did not know that. I had no idea. I just try combinations and hope that I'm... You get a feel for it, to be honest. Oh, I don't have any... Okay. I do not have any more. Healing. Yeah, I thought I recognized this to be a bandit hideout. But it's not. This is... Oh, right. Wow, that was dumb. Have I even noticed that area? I don't think I have. It's beyond embarrassing, to be honest. Because I know that, yeah. Yeah, to the left. Southwest corner of the map by this ship. Yeah, that's... You have that gorge there. Or between the wall and the mountain. Oh well. Okay, cool. Just checking, just checking. Teleporter stones. The teleporter stone in the cave east of the seaport leads to the Dead Harpy Tavern. Well, it doesn't really. It leads to... Well, yes, but to a cemetery near that. Oh shit, that was close. Had he turned around, and he can turn around. Very well, oh. So I'm off to the monastery. How far off am I? Not that far off. But I should take heed. I see you. Yes. Let's hope I don't meet any seekers. Because even with this armor, are you joking? So I must have killed that wolf before, or clear this passage or whatever. Oh, this is Iskaroth.
Show me your wares.
Why do you carry pitch? Do you want more? And some quartz.
May Innos watch over you always.
Bless me.
I bless you in the name of Innos. May the Lord's fire burn in your heart and give you the strength to act according to his justice. May Innos watch over you always.
Thank you.
Hey, you. Hey, you. Ever been to the monastery?
Maybe. Why?
Are they still taking on people? I wouldn't know where else to turn.
Where do you come from?
I used to be captain of a big whaler, my boy. The sea is my home. My ship, the good old Magdalena, was sunk by pirates a few months ago, and now I'm stranded here. All I ever wanted was to go back to sea. But since I've come here, not one schooner is called at this accursed port. The only ship which is anchored in Khorinis is that blasted war galley of the king, and they don't take on anyone. So what else can I do? There's no work for me in town. I've tried everything.
You'd better get off the road.
Don't worry. I've already noticed that the wilderness out here has become damn dangerous in the last couple of days.
So to be honest, when I played this the first time, I don't think I ever got into the monastery as a paladin. But I went with the paladins, yeah, even then, but might have taken this road too quickly, but I don't care.
I can hardly believe it. Are you really a paladin now?
Hello, Milten.
Obviously.
If someone like you is with the paladins, then Beliar's thugs had better watch out.
Aww.
If you did in the sleeper, that handful of orcs shouldn't be a problem.
I killed
one. This is not only about the orcs.
I know, but it's still good to have you on our side.
Oh well.
What are you doing here in the monastery? Let me guess. You want to be instructed in the art of magic.
Yeah. Perhaps.
I knew it. Best to talk to Marduk. He's responsible for you paladins. You'll find him in front of the chapel.
How did you get to the monastery so fast?
What kind of a question is that? I crept through the pass and made my way straight to the monastery. Admittedly, it was never easy avoiding all the monsters making themselves at home on this side of the valley, but ultimately I encountered fewer problems than I expected.
Do you know where the others are?
Gorn seems to have coped with his stay in Garan's dungeon very well. In any case, he wanted to go to Lee and see what was happening on the farm. After the grub they serve in the dungeon, he's probably stuffing his face right now and putting the mercenaries' provisions to a real test. Diego mumbled something about a reckoning. No idea what he meant by that. But I suspect he's in the city. You know him. Always there when there's something to be had.
Do you know anything about the hooded figures?
No, but I have a bad feeling about those guys. Be careful if you run into them.
I need to get into the monastery. It's urgent.
Yes, sure. Here's the key.
So if I hadn't... No, it doesn't matter. I have a letter. Oh. Indeed. Forgot. I hope he can help me with this. No, that's not. Why are you up?
How are the sheep?
How do you think they are? They stand around and munch grass. I'd rather know what's happening outside. The magicians seem to be very nervous.
Strangers in black robes roam the countryside.
What do you mean? What sort of strangers?
Nobody knows where they've come from. They wear long black robes and they cover their faces. They seem to be some kind of magician. At least they're capable of magic.
That sounds very disturbing, but I'm sure that the High Council will solve this problem.
There are dragons in the Valley of Mines. They are besieging the royal troops together with the army of orcs.
Dragons? I always thought they only existed in horror stories.
They're there, believe me.
But the king's paladins will deal with them, won't they?
We'll see.
So I got XP for talking and... yeah. Talking to the shepherd.
I see that you have decided to fight on our side. I am glad. We can use every man. You should go speak directly to Marduk. He is responsible for you paladins.
Have you got anything else for me?
Yes. As a member of the library, you are given the key to the library. There you will find brothers Karis and Highgrass. If you like, you can speak with them there. May Innos protect you.
Hey, you! Who is the leader of this monastery?
We novices serve the magicians of the Circle of Fire. They in turn are led by the High Council, which consists of the 3 most powerful magicians. But Parlan is responsible for all the affairs of the novices. He is always in the courtyard watching the novices work.
What can you tell me about this monastery?
We grow our modest provisions here ourselves. We raise sheep and make wine. There is a library, but its use is limited to the magicians and the chosen novices. We other novices mainly see to it that the magicians of the Circle of Fire want for nothing.
What's new?
The news from the Valley of Mines is alarming. I believe that Innos is putting us through a severe test.
Should I do this yet?
Some citizens of Khorinis have mysteriously disappeared.
Take your tribute to Gorax at the monastery at once. He will handle it further.
The same is true for the investigation of the unusual earthquakes in the northeastern regions of Khorinis. So far, I have not received notice that our intervention would be required. Therefore, we are not going to take any steps in this matter.
Yes, but...
No buts. We shall proceed as we see fit, and I hope even you are going to respect that.
I've come from the old Valley of Mines.
What do you have to report?
The enemy has formed up there with an army of orcs and dragons.
We have already learned that from Milten. But what about the king's shipment of ore?
The mine they are digging for Garand in the valley cannot satisfy the demands of the king.
The days are becoming grayer, and the light of the sun is ever weaker.
I was attacked by men in black robes.
I know. Those are the Seekers. henchmen from the nether realms of Beliar. Beware of them. They will try to take possession of you. Once possessed, you will no longer be yourself. Only here in the monastery could you find help then, so be careful. Here, this rune will bring you directly back to the monastery if you need our help. Remember, we must offer resistance or we shall all be doomed.
I think I'm possessed. Can you heal me?
Not without a token of your respect for this monastery, my son.
What?
300 gold coins.
Are you joking?
Great. Here's the money.
Here, drink this. May the mercy of Enos be your salvation.
I have come to take the Eye of Enos.
I see that you have received an authorization from Lord Hagen himself to bear the Eye of Enos. I am afraid that I have to disappoint you. We have fallen victim to a treacherous plot of the enemy. The Eye of Enos has been violently taken from these sacred walls.
Who did this?
Evil is cunning and usually works in secret. Only rarely do you see it emerge to pursue its evil machinations in broad daylight. But these days, it's a different matter. The enemy now shows himself openly in the street, in every home and every public square. This can only mean that he no longer fears any adversary and is not going to shrink back from anything. One of our most faithful followers, a candidate for the high robe of the Magicians of Fire, has changed his allegiance unexpectedly, and in an alarmingly evil manner. Pedro. The enemy has taken possession of him, thus inflicting a terrible defeat upon us. Pedro has forced his way into our most sacred halls and stolen the eye. I fear that he simply spent too much time by himself, outside of the gates, and thus beyond the protective walls of the monastery, exposed to all lurking dangers.
Have I met this guy?
Where did the thief flee to?
Pedro knocked down some of the other novices who tried to stop him and disappeared into the morning mist. Many novices have gone after him to bring the eye back to its place unharmed. If you want to catch up with him, you need to hurry before Pedro disappears out of your reach.
What about a little blessing? I could surely use it.
May Enos stand between you and harm on all the unholy paths you will have to walk.
So that was that? Yeah, I should have a couple of those.
What about a little blessing?
May Enos...
Damn it. Yeah, that was dumb. That was really dumb. Oh well.
One more thing. Some of the roadside shrines dedicated to Enos have been desecrated by the enemy. They have lost their magical consecration.
I see. And now?
It is up to you to purify these shrines so that the situation does not escalate.
This I remember.
Take this holy water and trickle it on the base of the shrine. With the holy words of purification, the shrine will regain its old power. Here's a map for you. The shrines which we have set up are marked on it. Now, go and perform your tasks.
Is there anything else you want to tell me?
Dismissed. You know what you have to do.
Any news?
No. Nothing which you do not already know, brother.
That's totally obvious.
So Pedro stood outside the monastery, right? I should do quests in here first.
I'll never get this open without the right key.
I think.
That's just what I said.
Hey, you! What are you doing here?
I must not speak with you. It's not looked on with favor if we talk to strangers.
That doesn't sound terribly happy.
Well, I mean, everything is just fine, really. Only, oh, I don't want to complain.
Oh, come on, you can tell me.
And you really won't tell the magicians?
Do I look like I would?
All right. I have a problem with one of the novices. He's got a hold over me.
Come on, spit it out then.
Igaraz, that's the novice, found some of my private papers. He threatened to give them to the magicians if I don't do what he says.
Do you really think?
What kind of documents are those?
That's, nobody's business. It's entirely my affair.
Come on, tell me.
They are, entirely normal documents. Nothing special.
I won't ask any further.
That'll only cause more trouble.
What are you supposed to do for him?
I don't want to talk about it. In any case, it isn't pleasing to Innos. I don't want to think what would happen if it came out.
Maybe I can help you.
You would do that?
Well, that depends, of course.
Naturally, I'd pay you for that.
How much?
Of course, I don't have much money, but I could give you a spell scroll. I have a healing spell.
I'll see what I can do.
Honestly, it just has to work. It has to. So, you only need to find out where Igaraz keeps the stuff. Then you swipe it from him, and everything will be just fine.
Relax. You just continue for now. I'll see to the rest.
Who told you that? I couldn't get away with that. Better watch out. You don't have to tell me that.
Can I be of assistance to you?
What's your task here?
My tasks are many and varied. Not only am I the steward, but I am also the treasurer. Moreover, I supervise the wine cellar, and I'm in control of the monastery's food supplies. So, if there's anything you need, you can always come to me and get it. For a modest contribution, that is.
I need a few things.
Oh. Can I just... Okay, thank you. I got that for free, I think. Oh. I already had it.
I need a few...
He got it back.
Hey, you!
Why haven't I heard about
What are you planting here?
We're trying to grow healing plants that Master Neoras can use to brew potions.
As if I don't have enough.
So, how's it going?
Oh, thank you for your concern, Sir Paladin. I enjoy the work, and I am certain to be selected as a magician soon.
So he actually answered me with my status. That's refreshing, to be honest.
Sorry for the poor guy.
It had to happen sooner or later.
And all kinds of rumors.
Hey!
What are you doing here? Shouldn't you be on your way and looking for the underhanded traitor Pedro?
He's not gonna get very far.
I hope so for your sake. If he should escape because you've been lollygagging here, I will personally drag you before the tribunal.
What would you accuse me of?
Conspiracy with the enemy. It takes little imagination to picture the punishment for such an offense. And now, see to it that you lose no more time. Otherwise, the next time we meet, it will be at the stake.
Hey, you!
You know everything you need.
What's with this bastard? Yeah, I knew it was a mistake to I should explore this monastery first before
Hey!
I am Master Highglass, guardian of the fire and keeper of the knowledge.
What are you studying, Master?
My research focuses on fire, the power of Enos. It is his gift and at the same time a mighty weapon, and I create runes which contain his power.
Any news?
Yes. Well, you've probably noticed those black-robed figures.
I've met them.
This brings us to the core of the matter. At the moment, we're observing a very rare constellation of stars. To be more exact, the sign of the ox currently stands in direct correlation with the sign of the warrior. I suppose you know what that means.
Well, to be honest...
Yes, I see. Well, I cannot explain the entire background to you now, but it definitely signifies a great change, and I do not like change. Therefore, I want you to get me a book from town. It's called The Divine Power of the Stars. You may have to rummage around for it a bit, but I'm sure you'll find it.
I'll see whether I can find it.
That's good. It frees up my time so I can follow some other trails as well. But don't take too much time. Time, I'm afraid, is what we have the least of.
Hey!
Welcome, my son. Since when are you one of the paladins?
Only for a short time.
Then I bid you welcome. In this battle, we need every man who has the courage to oppose evil. The fate of us all lies in the hands of men like you. May Enos ever give you the courage you need.
What's your job here?
I prepare the paladins for their fight against evil.
What is evil?
Evil is everywhere. It is the power of Beliar, the eternal adversary of Innos. It is the all-encompassing blackness which seems to blot out the light of Innos forever. Beliar is the lord of darkness, of hate, and of destruction. Only those among us in whose hearts burns the holy fire of Innos will bear the radiant light of Innos into the world and banish the darkness.
That was no big deal.
But there are only magicians and novices living in the monastery.
That is correct, in contrast to our community which honors the word of Innos. The paladins honor the great deeds of our lord above all else. We are the representatives of Innos, but the paladins are his warriors, who go into battle in his name and increase his glory.
That was no big deal.
Is there anything you can teach me?
I am an expert in the magic of ice and the magic of thunder. I can teach you their power. However, I only instruct magicians.
What can you teach me?
Naturally, I cannot teach you your combat skills. I can, however, bring the essence of Innos and his gifts closer to you. Besides, it is my task to prepare you for the consecration of the sword.
And the magic?
Here we teach only our magic. You must learn the magic of the paladins in the city.
Been there, done that.
What do you mean by that?
When Innos had to leave our world, he left humankind a part of his divine power. Only a few of us humans are allowed to use his power and to oversee justice in his name.
And what do you want to bring closer to me?
I can set you on the right path to recognize the essence of Innos and follow him.
What's the consecration of the sword?
The consecration of the sword is one of the paladin's most sacred rituals. During this ceremony, the holy power of Innos flows through the blade of the paladin's sword and gives the sword undreamed of powers. A sword so consecrated is a paladin's most valuable possession and will accompany him his whole life long.
Anything's possible.
Maybe later.
You are heartily welcome here anytime.
That's nothing new.
I've got no time for things like that.
For Innos, brother. If you have come to learn something about the consecration of the sword, then ask Marduk. May Innos...
I kind of expected it to be corrupted, but it wasn't.
You don't have to ask me that.
I'll never get this open without the right key.
The right key.
Who told you that?
Hey, you!
What can I do for you?
We need to talk about Babo.
Yes? What's wrong?
You've got something which belongs to Babo.
What might that be?
A few papers. Babo would like them back.
He would, wouldn't he? I can imagine. Unfortunately, I prefer to keep them, which brings us to a bit of a dilemma.
What was Babo supposed to do for you?
If I had known the baby would do it in his pants over a few swamp weeds, then I would have seen to it that someone else took care of the monastery garden.
He's supposed to grow swamp weed?
Of course. Since none of that stuff comes out from behind the barrier anymore, the price in the city has tripled. It could have been a good bargain for everyone involved. But Babo didn't want to play along.
Where have you got the papers?
Well, of course I don't have them on me. I'm afraid I can't help you further.
Where are they?
I have them safely locked up. You will never get the key from me.
How much do you want for the papers?
Actually, they're almost priceless. You very rarely see something like that here. But I have no desire to wager my future against a few gold pieces. 300 gold pieces, and you can do what you like with the papers.
I want to buy those papers.
Look, I can't leave here right now. I'll give you the key to my chest. There's nothing else in there anyway.
Right. So that was, yeah, I could have guessed. I could have guessed.
It was his decision, wasn't it? That's nothing new.
That will never change.
Do you really think?
That was no big deal.
Do you really think?
I'll never get this open without the right key. Hey, you! How's it going?
I thank Innos that I can be here in the monastery.
No idea, you tell me.
Those are all just rumors.
Can't rely on that.
Seriously, where did he go?
You don't have to tell me that.
Those are all just rumors.
Did he go?
Nobody wants to know. I'm staying out of it.
No one must violate the divine order.
Innos deals out fair punishment.
You already know what I think.
Hey!
What's wrong? Why are you bothering me? Can't you see I'm in the middle of an extremely complicated experiment?
I didn't mean to disturb you.
You already have. Well, what do you want?
Can I learn from you?
I shall instruct you in the secrets of alchemy.
Could you brew me a potion?
Do you doubt my abilities? I can brew any potion.
Fine.
Not so fast. Naturally, you must bring me the ingredients and pay.
How much do you ask?
For the brewing itself, I charge 10 gold pieces.
Brew me a potion.
All right. Do you have the...
Yes, here.
Good, thanks. I shall give you a potion now, then you...
What room is this?
This is where they keep the holy relics of the monastery.
What relics?
Here rests the Hammer of Innos, along with the Shield of Fire. These are the most important relics of Church of Innos, outside the capital of the realm.
Tell me about the shield.
The Shield of Fire was borne by Dominic in the battle on the Southern Isles. But the power of the shield is never to be wielded again. Therefore, we have nailed it to the wall.
Tell me about the hammer.
This is the sacred Hammer of Innos. With this hammer, Saint Robar slew the Stone Sentinel. The Holy Scriptures say that the Stone Sentinel was invulnerable. He stood in battle like a tower, and the weapons of his enemies were smashed on his skin of stone. With the name of Innos on his lips, Robar hurled himself at the monster and crushed it with one mighty blow of his hammer.
Tell me about the hammer.
This is the sacred Hammer of Innos. With this hammer, Saint Robar slew the Stone Sentinel. The Holy Scriptures say that the Stone Sentinel was invulnerable. He stood in battle like a tower, and the weapons of his enemies were smashed on his skin of stone. With the name of Innos on his lips, Robar hurled himself at the monster and crushed it with one mighty blow of his hammer.
Robar, isn't that the king? I know it is.
You are not permitted to go further. Turn back. Innos will turn his wrath upon you if you do not turn back.
Weird. I'm a paladin.
I'll never get this open without the right key. I'll never get this open without the right key.
Same old thing all over again.
Seriously, where the F is this guy?
You can't go on like this forever.
Oh, is he in here?
That will never change.
I always act in the name of Innos.
Nope.
No idea. You tell me.
So it says in the scriptures.
Tell me that isn't true.
I always act in the name of Innos.
Things I can tell you.
So weird.
They're all just rumors.
This is so weird.
Can't rely on that.
Who told you that?
It was his decision, wasn't it?
Hey,
You already know what I think.
do you know where Pedro is?
Do you think I'd be standing around here if I knew where the renegade was hiding? He must pay for his deeds. I hope we manage to get the eye back. You have to help us. Find him and bring back the Eye of Innos.
The path of virtue is long, rocky.
Hey,
The path of virtue is long.
hey, you.
You should have known better.
Things I could tell you.
Where can I
So
find...
it says in the scriptures.
He thinks it's as easy as that.
May Innos...
Nothing's ever gonna
Indeed.
change that.
I'm staying out of it.
What with?
So am I blind or?
The things I could tell you.
ever gonna change that?
Never change.
Why haven't I heard about this before? Why haven't I heard about this before?
So he's nowhere to be found anymore.
You already know what I think.
Innos deals out fair punishment.
You don't have to ask me that.
Been there, done that.
This is so weird.
That's totally obvious.
I'm staying out of it. I could tell you.
Is this the... No. Oh, he was here all along. Christ on a crutch. Am I tired or what?
Only Innos decides.
I've got your documents.
Really? Oh, thanks. You've saved me. I don't know how to thank you.
Yeah, just calm down.
Are they really mine? Are you sure? Show me.
Same old thing all over again.
Here they are.
Yes, they're complete. Did you look at them?
Does that make a difference?
No, just as long as I have them back. Whew. Now I hope I can rest easy again. You already know what I think.
So I have no idea why I
couldn't get away with that.
had so much trouble finding him.
You should have known better.
Has he been standing here? I have to check the recording. Because I checked every
I always
room.
act in the name of Innos.
He really should have
think.
known better.
Nobody ever asks me.
Oh well.
Have you seen a novice walk past?
Yeah, sure. He went, that away. He jumped into the water off the bridge and swam like a shark was after him.
If you're headed for the monastery, you should talk to Milten. He'll surely be able to help you.
What do you think? Would they let me in there at all?
Perhaps, but the way you look, I can hardly imagine you in a novice's robe.
Enough of that nonsense. Novice's robe, indeed. It's the grub I'm after, or I'll be forced to eat the bark off the trees next.
Here we go.
What's going on here?
What do you mean?
You're the second fellow to rush past here like he's been stung by blood flies.
Who was the other guy?
He looked like one of those brainy novices from the monastery back there. You can say what you like, but somehow those guys aren't quite right in the head.
Where did the other one go?
He ran up that way like lightning.
I need to get going.
Hey, no problem.
I'm gonna see if I can take on the Shadow Beast. Well, I could if I would get the upper hand. And that won't do it. I think I would if I use some form of spell scroll. If I can't even take on a shadow beast, how will it go when I...
Innos, grant me your aid and purify this shrine.
Good. Well, I do have some fire protection now, so let's see if I can... Oh! You weren't waiting for me. You had to take the fight to me instead of... Very well.
Surrender while you can. There is no escape for you.
Holy shit.
We shall get you.
Yeah, I'm sure. But not today. So where did he come from? Seriously.
There he is.
Wait, no, 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 don't attack him. Why did you kill him? It didn't do shit. Well, he did point me in the right direction, yeah, sure, but why the F were you... Why are you in such a effing hurry? Yeah, there I am. Come on. Chase after me. Are you joking? There we go. Come on.
We shall get you.
Yeah, sure. Damn it. Ah.
We shall get you.
Yeah, yeah. And now we venture the other way instead. This guy, he's nuts. Ugh.
My master shall triumph and bring the whole world under his dominion. You misguided fool. You had no idea who you were up against, and I shall punish you here and now.
Many words from you.
We shall get you.
Yeah, come on, get me. Bastard. Ah, come on! Not this again! Are you going to curse me every time?
We knew that mine you.
Could you please just effing die off? How many times can you curse me? Oh shit. Then again, of course, that text didn't show up that I feel stifled, so that was kind of interesting. I just want to kill this guy before the other one shows up. No more. Ah,
Not you.
Holy shit. Move. No, I said move.
We shall get you.
No, you will not. But this is getting tired and old. I do not remember them. I remember them. What? I remember them doing the curse. Have you healed now, you? Effing bastard. Yeah, I remember them doing the curse, but not this many times. No, That's bullshit. You know it. Bullshit. 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 Yeah, bullshit. Bullshit. What is the point then? What's the point? What's the point? Bullshit. 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 Effing bullshit. What's the frigging point then? Oh, and this, yeah. Ugh. No, no, no. Yeah. This is such shit. It's beyond ludicrous. It's beyond ludicrous. So the only thing that made that work was me advancing while attacking. But I am so sorely pissed off. Is this guy dead now? No, he's not. Oh well. Oh, that's his corpse. No. This is a dead novice. Yeah. Not Pedro's corpse.
Innos, grant me your aid and purify this shrine.